I'm about to introduce our guest.
Okay.
Oh, man. He's about to be at Schizo's.
No.
You know, the worst thing about that nightclub Schizo's?
What?
There's a 2-drink minimum for all your personalities.
That gets pricey, doesn't it?
You get hammered.
In this economy.
People with multiple personalities, oftentimes they refer to themselves as us and we, and we're going out. And
This show is
like
getting
that.
woke.
Yes.
I ain't doing it.
I don't care who the
That
hell
movie,
it is.
Sybil, it scarred me for life. Sally Field.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
She's nuts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
watching her
17?
try to act in the Lincoln movie scarred me for life. We're joined by.
What about
Mary Todd
Daniel?
Lincoln.
What a weird opinion.
What about Daniel?
It's fine in that movie. Yeah, completely
barely
fine.
was in it.
Totally distracting.
I'm the president of the United
Sorry you didn't get to enjoy the movie where a guy pretended to be Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah, but then the flying nun walks in.
Oh, I see.
Okay, I'm sorry. Our guest is comedian Dustin Nickerson. Our goal is never to let him talk.
Yeah, speaking
Dustin.
of bad acting, let's bring in Dustin Nickerson.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm happy to do it.
Are you a bad actor?
Oh, I'm terrible. Yeah.
Now, you live in California.
I do, yeah.
No, you're married. I'm trying to remember this.
I'm married. I've been married for 20 years. I have 3 children. Yeah,
You
we got
have
married.
such a young face.
Oh, that's very nice. Thank you.
I mean, I wouldn't. 20 years.
That's good. No, that's good. Most of the time, the internet just tells me my face looks like Gary Ridgway, the Green River Killer. So that's
Nice.
That's a bad way to go through customs.
yeah. Thankfully, a lot of people my age don't know who that is. So it's really important to me that he doesn't get a good documentary.
Oh, gosh.
But if he does get it, then I could be the bad actor in it. But
There's a great graphic novel about him, but I'm probably one of 12 people who've read that.
yeah, somebody like graphic novel, like somebody illustrated it.
Yeah, it's
Someone-
dark, man.
Which mass murderer is this?
Green River.
Green River
His
Killer?
name is Gary Ridgway. He coincidentally it was like 10 minutes from where I grew up in the Northwest.
Wow.
So, yeah. We got a lot of strong family connections.
So what would you do if you're going somewhere and some guy would go, Gary?
I'd be like, yeah, I know. I'm surprised I'm out too. Can you believe that I killed so many people?
Okay, someone just showed me a picture. The resemblance, it's pretty strong.
Oh yeah, wait till I take the hat off with the messy hair. And, I mean, down to the hairline. It is not great.
He's a lot older than you.
Do you have the same voice?
I don't know. Him and I don't talk as much as we used to.
Are you the one that got away?
Here, imagine that you're hearing me through a phone in a glass window. Is that what his voice sounds like?
I see. Now, you said, what did you say, 3 kids?
3 kids, yeah. We had our kids young, too. So I have a kid who's a senior in high school. He's getting recruited to be a college athlete.
Wow.
Nice.
And he's like a D1 college athlete.
What sport?
He's a track star.
Wow.
Which is funny that every time I tell people that, there's that very similar response where people look at me and they go, really?
Well, that's great.
But I don't even tell them what sport, but they just look at me and go, huh. Yours? Like, for sure, your child. It's but yeah, he's a track star. He's a
What
distance runner. The mile and the 800.
Oh,
the 2 laps. Yeah.
Oh, okay. It makes a little more sense.
Yeah.
Distance runner. Yeah.
I mean, running is the sport of last resort. It's the sport that every other sport has running plus something else, you know.
Exactly.
But thankfully he stopped doing like the long. Like he used to do the 2 mile. I don't know if you guys have ever been to a track event. I know how you guys hang around high schools. But the 2 mile is 8 laps, and they have to tell them what lap they're on.
Oh.
Like they have to give them which it is a boring event. Right. And they're not going that fast, so you watch it like the wave. Like just your kid comes around every minute or so like, whoa! And then you just kind of look at your phone for a little while.
Well, I don't know if you know this or not. I know you don't know this, Dustin. You happen to be in the presence of one of the greatest cross-country Harriers in
I was a hairless harrier.
in the high school competition.
You're a
ever.
cross-country guy.
Yeah, but you're precisely correct, though, when you say it was the sport of last resort.
Yeah.
I realized that my abilities in soccer were such that I was not going to be playing much.
Yeah.
So cross country it is.
We've noticed that. I mean, the reward for being a great runner, like when you line up for a race, the reward for being the best runner is that you get to stop running first.
Yeah.
That's it. Congratulations. You get to be done. They still have to run.
So is he getting a scholarship?
He's right on that fringe right now where he's like a D1 is like, sure, we'll take you. And a D2 would love to have him, which is, he's like I don't know, a looks-wise, I guess you'd call that like a 6.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You're like, it'd be like charity for the D1 school to be like, sure, they're playing a little hard to get, But
And I forgot, which mass murderer does he resemble?
Oh, none yet. He hasn't fully finished. He's not a fully...
Like a Menendez brother or something?
Oh, yeah. OJ, actually, which is
that's surprising.
Makes sense of the athleticism.
Did not see that. Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know. That's fine. I fully approve. Whatever you're into is okay with me. Now, we're speaking with comedian Dustin Nickerson, father of 3 boys, girls. What's happening?
Boy, girl. Yeah. I have a teenage girl. 2 of them there. We get people raise teenage girls here. Yeah. I don't know.
I did. I did 2 of them. Yep.
You had them young. My dad has a kid that's also a senior in high school.
Oh, congratulations.
I've also got a 5th grader.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's had a kid under 14 since 1990.
This is amazing that you're telling me all these details too. I mean, of course you would know them more than me. All right, I'm getting out of this bit because it just sounds like a little like Dad. So people give you these warnings about teenage girls.
How old is she?
She's 15.
Yeah.
And they're like, buckle up. That's the energy. Like, get ready, man. You're going into hell. Buckle up. Buckle up. And like, I'm here to tell you it's worse than they say. I can't believe her ability. This is what I wasn't ready for. She can ruin any nice situation. Like, things can be going well in the house, and then she enters, and now they're bad. I think of her as she's like this mean Roomba in the house. Just comes and makes a mess of things. Like, things were going well, but did you have this, like, when we had young kids, it was you don't fight with the young kid. You fight with the spouse through the young kid. That's fun. With the baby, you're like, it's not your fault mom's in a bad mood today. But now I'm watching the kid fight the spouse, and like, that's crazy to watch your kid be that mean to your wife.
Oh, yeah.
Like, my wife's my high school sweetheart. We have her 20 years. And the way she'll talk to my wife, I'll like gasp with my mouth open, like, oh, I've always wanted to talk to her like that. You're like, no, you're in trouble, but finish that thought.
She needs to hear it.
Yeah, you're like giving her notes for next time. Yeah. Next time, reminder of this.
I noticed you have a tattoo on your ring finger.
Yeah, it's I have that. There's no easy way to say this. I lost my wedding ring a lot.
Oh, that old one.
That old one. So this isn't funny at all. It's a moon. Our nickname for me is Moonlight. So that's
Wait.
Yeah.
Moonlight.
Yeah.
If there isn't a fascinating story, please make one up.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Oh, I mean, it's not an on-air story.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
She likes your ass.
Yeah. The funny thing is, it's a crescent moon. She likes the left half. Yeah. But no, that's her nickname for her. But I would lose, it's a nice thing if you can get, it's really, I got it because I've had ADHD. I'm very forgetful. I lose stuff all the time. And I got it. But I have a comedian friend who I told her I open a lot for Taylor Tomlinson, and Taylor told me, she goes, oh, you don't need a wedding ring. You look like a wedding ring.
You do look married. Yeah.
So it's that and, Gary Ridgway. Those are my... Either way, I'm charming.
Prior to becoming a comedian, you've been a comedian for quite some time.
Yeah.
You did you have any interesting jobs? Were you a college man? What's your life like?
I did go to college. I grew up in Seattle, went to the University of Washington. But my first, probably the most notable job was I was a youth pastor for 7 years.
Oh, okay.
What religion?
Yes. Yeah, Buddhist.
Did you
Wasn't.
say Muslim?
Yeah.
Islam is the religion.
The Buddhist youth
Sorry,
groups,
I can't keep track.
the Buddhist youth group's not as big as you think. they
Good food though.
great food. Yeah, it was very passive.
Kids react weird to the whole life is suffering thing.
Yeah. They're like, we'd be like, Nirvana now. And they're like, we love the band. You're like, no, I got something totally different. No, I was a youth pastor at a Christian church for like 7 years.
Nice.
And I was terrible at it.
Oh,
No, like I like God and everything, but I was a bad youth pastor because I don't like teenagers. And that'll reveal that's a bad trait as a youth pastor. To be like, it was the teenage boys, like an 8th grade boy. You're like, what is this smell?
I've heard that.
Yeah, they smell sour. They smell like behind an Applebee's. And you're like, oh my, I'm going to have you baptized for the bath. Just to get it out.
Okay, that's my favorite joke of the year. Oh my God, that's so funny.
It's terrible. Yeah, no, I would look at them just like, oh my, I don't think you guys deserve the love of Christ.
Did you have to do sermons?
Yeah. I was decent at it. I just had an absolute disdain for my congregation.
I have a friend. You're going to find this hard to believe, who is a minister. Mm-hmm. And we got talking one day, and he was upset because he found out that some other minister had ripped off his sermon. I'm totally serious.
Well, you can go online and get sermons online. You know that,
but I mean,
right?
there's certain things you don't steal.
I know. It's crazy.
Well, at a certain point, you go, listen, man, we're all using the same stories.
yeah.
You know, I'd be curious to hear what he was mad about. Was he's like, oh man, I had this hot analogy about a giant getting beat by a little guy, and you're like, no, man, that's God's story. You stole that from the Holy Ghost.
Well, now ministers are just using AI. It's a real thing. Oh no, I was just sort of.
Oh, I'm sure they are, though. You're probably right.
All right.
Everybody's using AI.
A weak comedic premise turned into semi-factual conversation.
Hey,
I didn't.
when we can't be funny, we like to be semi-informative.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize you had set up a premise.
See, I thought for sure you had
Yeah, I thought you had read
punchline over
something.
here because I kind of
one of
sat
those
back and I
cases-
said, "Oh, Josh has a joke."
It's one of those cases where you and every comedian makes this mistake. You write out a premise, but in your head it's a punchline.
Yeah.
Why aren't they laughing? Oh, because I just brought up something.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything funny.
Oh, Josh is setting up a bit. I'd love to hear this.
We've had several of those guys in here over the years.
Dustin, did the comedy and the pastoring?
I was the least funny youth pastor of all time.
Oh, really?
I have no interest in making a teenager laugh. I don't want to bring them any amount of joy. No, because what's funny to a teenager should not be funny to an adult man.
Yeah, of course.
You know, I wouldn't even try. You try and be relatable, but as is the case with any time an adult tries to be relatable or funny to a teenager in any way, it comes off cringy and awful. So don't even try and relate to them.
And have you
just hopefully they absorb some of it.
You have teenage kids, and I'm sure you've experienced them showing you a video on the internet, and they can't stop laughing, and you.
Yeah.
And I know I've done it. Literally, I went, I don't know what the joke is.
And it's in those moments you realize that, teenagers aren't human yet.
Yeah.
They're on the way to human.
Yeah.
They're in process. They're like tadpoles when they have the tail and the legs.
That weird.
They're in between. You're like, you're not cute or useful. You have no place in a functional society. And that's why you just put them in middle school together. And you're like, just go be sweaty and weird and awkward in your little community. and let us know when you're ready to contribute to society.
Kind of on the same line. You have do you have a teenage boy right now?
Yeah, he's 18 at this point.
So he's a little bit on his way.
Closer to grown, yeah.
How about the girls? Do they have any? Are you cool? Are you the cool dad because you're kind of a show busy guy, or is it?
They don't care about any of that. They don't care about the Tonight Show. They certainly don't care about Bob and Tom.
Neither do our kids.
Honestly, I barely care about it, Dustin.
I mean,
you'd be
good
hard
Lord.
pressed to find someone in this room who cares. I would think.
I can't believe this show is still on. And what I mean is this episode. Thank God it's caffeine sponsored. No, but what they do care about is Instagram followers.
Yeah.
That they're very interested in that. They're like, oh my gosh, your dad went viral on TikTok. They'll be like, can your dad follow me on Instagram? And you're like, no.
Yeah.
Hey, 14-year-old girl, I'm your friend's dad. Yeah. Don't be weirded out by the mustache. It's cool. I caught your choir performance last night. Hot.
Rock.
Can't wait for the dance recital.
I thought your solo should have been longer.
I don't even follow my niece.
Yeah.
Because I don't need her friends going, who's this dude?
No,
Oh, yeah.
Right.